What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today, I just woke up. I didn't just wake up. I guess I just got out of bed. It's like 8 a.m. And man, I was so tired last night. I don't know why, but getting up this morning was like, oh my god. Anyway, just got up and I'm about to go out and do chores, but I wanted to try and vlog today. What is Lila doing? What is she doing? That was weird. But yeah, I'm gonna go do chores. And I'll take you guys with me for some of it. Oh, by the way, it looks a lot different out here now than my last video, and I'm not very happy about it.
Everybody's ready for breakfast. So yeah, we got a bunch of snow. We actually got this snowstorm a couple days ago, and it got so cold and windy. Miss BB here, and BB, I don't know why, she's never had a great winter coat, but she started shivering because the wind was coming from this direction, so they don't have like a wind block here. Grace is a freaking woolly mammoth. I don't think she shook one time, but BB started shivering pretty good. Like if they shiver a little, I'm not, I give them extra hay and stuff to stay warm, but she was shivering pretty good. So I had to go buy this blanket, and yeah, it got all kinds of snow in here. When my brother built this shed, he left the top soffits open like that, so that in the summer when it gets hot in here, the heat can escape. But yeah, anyway, had to buy her this blanket. It's just a lightweight one, I think. It's like 300 grams. This is the bag that I put my other blanket in. I had this orange sheet that I tried to put on her, but it didn't really help. So it's this. Tank! Get it together. God, she's always like that. Anyway, Equizone is the brand. 300 gram fill. So that seemed to help her a lot. At least keep like some of the wind off of her and stuff. And she didn't get it dirty or rip it at all, so that's pretty cool. Guys, I don't know why. Tink? Where'd she go? Tink. Kiki. Tink. She is so grumpy these days. Like, anytime the other cats, like, sit near her or, like, come near her at all, she goes, like she just did. I don't know what her deal is. Such a grouch. But I'm gonna get these girls some grain and do chores. All right, guys, I'm out here waiting for Grace to finish up her last few bites of food. She takes forever to eat her grain. But I actually wanted to ask you guys, so I've been doing some research on spirulina powder. I'm in this big Facebook group called Forage-Based Nutrition, where it's basically an online forum for people that only feed forage. And I really would like to get back to that once Grace is at a good healthy weight and she maintains it. But I saw some posts in there about spirulina powder. Spirulina? Is that how you say it? I don't know. And how people have seen really good results from using it on their horses with heaves. So I'm just going to put this out there. Does anybody know more about spirulina powder and using it in their horse's feed? It seems to have like a lot of benefits. So even if I just make it part of everybody's feed routine. Hi, babe, I don't have no more food for you. Don't you dare. Don't you bite me. I get you. I really would like to test it out and see how it does for Grace. So if anybody has experience with it or knows more information about it, please let me know down in the comments. All right, guys, we're inside now. And I'm going to jump on here and look through some of your guys' comments. And I haven't got on YouTube on my computer in a long time. I bet there's a whole bunch of like Do they still hold comments? Like, you know how sometimes your comments could get held if like they're inappropriate or something? Held for review. Okay, so I just went to this held for review folder. The only one that's in here, there's only one, is a comment from a year ago. And somebody commented, "You're sweaty." That's it. On my Feeding Your Horses 101 for Beginners video. "You're sweaty." Probably because it was the middle of July and she was outside in the hot heat for an hour. What do you expect? Thank you, Jana, for having my back. That's kind of funny. Like, do people have literally nothing else to do? So I was getting on here and looking. I was kind of been looking through my videos because I have noticed this year my video views have gone down pretty, I wouldn't say drastically, but they've definitely gone down a lot. And I don't really know if, I guess I don't really know why necessarily, because maybe I'm just boring, and if I am, that's, you know, to be expected. But yeah, my videos from like last year and 2 years ago all have been at like the 1,000 to 800 to 1,000 view range. Some of them more than that. And this year it was a lot less. So I don't know. I've just been kind of thinking about it. And maybe it has to do with like COVID loosening up and people are back to work and not watching YouTube, and maybe that has something to do with it. And maybe it's just that I haven't been posting as regularly as I used to, because of course I used to post way more regularly when I didn't have a full-time job. And hopefully that's the case this summer as well. But so I've been kind of looking through you guys' comments, what you guys recommend like for video wise, because I obviously want to make videos that you guys want to watch. So if there's any like videos that I used to make a lot, or like even videos that I make now and just haven't posted in a while that you really liked, or what your favorite videos were that I made, let me know down below, because I definitely don't want to stop making them if you guys really enjoyed them. Anyways, so yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that. Hopefully this summer, I think most of my videos are going to be still improving the acreage. I'm glad that some of you guys like those videos, because I like making them, and I definitely want to save them for going back and looking at it later, how the place looks so different. But I also am probably going to be doing a lot more client videos with the horses that I'm training, as well as Grace. Grace's breaking out journey. I know some of my old training videos starting new horses and like my videos about Sarah got a lot as well. But like even my video about like soccer passing away and stuff doesn't even have like 300 views, which seems really surprising. Okay, so I found the comment that I was looking for. So, Michaela C. 204 commented on my video about how I got kicked out of a boarding facility. "Love your sit-down videos. Also, if you could do a sit-down type video for newer people following you that kind of sums you up, your journey with horses, etc., what you do for a living, all the things you juggle, your horses, how you got them, etc. In addition to that, would love more educational tidbits scattered throughout your videos, even small things about care or training, literally anything." So I haven't done one of these videos in a long time, so if you don't know me, or if you're new to this channel, my name is Michaela. I don't say my name very often in videos, so if you don't know what my name is, totally understand, because I feel like that was also a conversation a couple years ago. But I've been on YouTube a long time. I have videos that are like 5-6 years old. Most of my really old ones are privated now, but basically I've owned horses for 15 years. I got my horses Soccer and Sugar when I was 7 years old, and took a few, like, I wouldn't even call them lessons, but we had a family friend that had horses, and so I spent some time with her, kind of learning basic things. I worked at a horse ranch, doing trail guiding and trail riding. And other than that, for the most part, I'm pretty self-taught. I taught myself a lot of things through Think Like a Horse here on YouTube. His name is Rick Gore. He's an all natural horsemanship trainer, and I became obsessed with him and I studied him intensely, and basically have broken out almost all of my horses myself. BB was broke out when I obtained her. And then Emma was an old mare that I had a few years ago that was also already broke out. But most of them, all of my projects I've done myself. I am continuously learning. I am in no way an expert or a seasoned horseman, but I do have my own business. I run an LLC called Trimer Horses and Training LLC, and I take clients. I do beginner lessons, mostly for kids. But I've had adults come out too that haven't ridden and just want to try it or want to get into it. I just moved to an acreage earlier this year. I have always boarded and had my horses at my parents' house. And I still have 2 horses at my dad's house currently. But I just moved to an acreage early this spring, and it is such a project. It is a huge, huge project property. We live on about 20-ish acres. And it's solid timber. I'm looking out the windows right now. It's literally just a jungle of solid timber, fallen trees, tree piles everywhere. This used to have a house on it. This property used to have a house on it prior to this one that was fallen in. And so they burnt it down, and really it's just been a family dumping ground ever since. I've spent all summer clearing small patches to put paddocks and cleaning up trash and metal objects down fence out of the timber. And yeah, it's been a huge project property. So we'll see how it pans out, but my goal is to make this a horse farm and to be able to have my business here at home, which is the plan this summer. So my current horses, I have 4 mares now. I just recently lost my gelding soccer a few months ago. Go back on my channel and you can see the videos on what happened there. But currently I have 4 mares. I have Sugar is my little paint mare. She was one of my originals that I got 15 years ago. She's probably around 17 years old now, and she is my lesson horse. She is my heart horse. She is the best thing I've ever received as a gift, and she has a huge part in the equestrian that I am today. And then I have BB, is my only solid colored horse now. I have all paints except BB. She is my bay mare. She's probably around 15 or 16 years old. I call her my rocket ship pony because I use her for mostly trail riding. I have also used her for endurance the last couple years. I'm just kind of dabbling, getting into that. But I've also tried barrels with her. She is such a spitfire. She's very touchy and squirrely, so she's not necessarily for beginners or lessons, but experienced people can ride her fine. I have Luna. And Luna is my saddlebred paint mare. She is also squirrely and kind of all over the place. She has a long story. There's videos of her on my channel from years and years ago. And she is definitely a project. You know what? I should do like a story time of each horse's story one of these days. But Luna has a long story. I think she's been through a lot of owners. I think she's had some not so nice owners to her, so she has a lot of things that we have been working through the past couple years since I've had her back. And she primarily is just gonna be my trail riding horse and take it easy horse. So she's just here with me, and I don't intend probably to get rid of her ever because I think she just deserves a nice, easy life. And then recently, my most recent addition is Grace. I got Grace back in May of 2021. And so we're approaching a year that I've had her. It's only January, but she is what I was told she was a gypsy cross, but I don't think that she is. Definitely some sort of draft cross, maybe a spotted draft horse. I do want to try one of those DNA kits for her, but She is a beast. She's huge. Her head is massive. Her legs are massive. And I think she's going to be a complete tank when she's fully muscled and filled out. She was a rescue. So she has come a long way since I've had her since May. But she is not broke as far as I know. Maybe she is. I don't know. She was a rescue. So this summer is going to be her time to shine, and we're going to see what she's capable of. She's not super social. She would rather be left alone. So I'm worried about how her and Luna are going to do together because Luna would also just rather not interact with any humans on the planet. But we'll see. So those are my 4 mares. And I don't know why I always end up with mares. I've only ever had 2 geldings. So yeah, those are my current horses. Any other horses that you've seen in any of my old videos were, of course, Sacker. He was an old reliable and original on this channel, but any of the other ones have been clients or project horses. So anyway, I don't want this video to get too long, so I think I'm gonna kind of wrap things up here. I actually do want to mention one more thing before I go. Okay, I just want to show you guys a few things before I go. So I recently am opening back up my Etsy shop because I don't even know if I have enough subscribers to consider doing this, but I'm doing it anyway because I've had a lot of interest in my personal life in my new merch, if you want to call it that. I don't know if I'm even qualified to say that, but I have been making things. I got a Cricut maker for Christmas, and it is the best invention on the planet. I had a friend making merch for me, but when she told me she does it with a Cricut, I of course asked for a Cricut for Christmas, and I got one. So I have already had t-shirts made for people in my personal life, but these are the t-shirts for my business with my information on the back. And yeah, this is my business logo. I know it doesn't appear on my channel very often, but this is the Trimer Horses and Training business logo. So I have t-shirts, I have sweatshirts. So like this is an adult sweatshirt. This is a guy's one that I made. So it's got things on it. And then this is a kid's one. I actually messed this one up, so it's probably gonna get given to Lincoln or Reagan. But I've got a little kid's sweatshirt. And then I'm also working on hats. So you guys take a vote. Let me know if you've made it this far in the video, which one you like better, because I can't decide, and I might even do like a combination of the two. But so far, I've made this one, and yes, I've messed it up a little bit, but actually I should try it on right now with my higher ponytail in. I don't know how this is gonna work. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God, Velcro in my hair. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, there we go. These are women's because they have the ponytail thing on the back. So this is the first one that I made that I'm sure I will just keep for myself, as well as this one. This is the other one. So let me know, what design do you guys think is better, this one or this one? I've debated kind of combining the two designs and just using this, but with just Trimer Horses LLC on it, because this writing, it's not even straight. It's like way farther to this side than this side. But anyways, the writing was so hard to do on it. Let me know which one you like better. Because I've had some people tell me they like this one better, and this was way easier to make. So anyways, this stuff is going to be very soon, if it's not already by the time you see this video, available on my Etsy shop, which I will link in the description below. If you would like to purchase any, that would be so amazing. Of course, you don't have to, but if you want to support the business and my channel, then it's down there for you, and it would mean the world to me. But that's all I have for this video. I'm gonna wrap it up because I feel like this video is probably long enough. And thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys want to see this summer and what you're excited for. There's gonna be a lot more things happening, and I'll probably be spending a lot more time with the horses. So I'm gonna wrap it up and see you guys in the next video. Bye.